Today is Monday, January 13th, 2025. We are out doing the Kinsmans. This is the shack along Mount Kinsman Trail. We were planning to do Lafayette and Lincoln today, but they were socked in as we drove through. And everything else in the notch had been clear at around 9:30, but maybe it was 9:15. But around 9:45, Cannon was definitely socked in. The Kinsmans are socked in now. I think I could see the edge of Bald Mountain kissing the cloud as we came in. Or Bald Peak, whatever this thing is up off of here. 2.3 miles up on the Kinsmans. So, I don't think we'll have a view, but that's okay. We are wearing spikes, carrying snowshoes. There was a report from yesterday that implied that you would be fine without snowshoes, but I find up on the ridge, usually you do need them. So we'll see. It's good training to carry them if you don't need them anyway, so I'm okay with that. There's a nice sized group of people behind us. They were, I guess, meeting at 10 o'clock to go up and do Bald Peak today. Yeah, Bald Peak. So I don't know if there's any other cars there besides theirs. I don't think so. So it should be a pretty quiet day. I mean, people could be coming up from Fish and Jimmy, but I don't know. We'll see. We started late, so at 10 o'clock. We'll see how it goes. Kind of don't expect to see anyone. It was lightly snowing as we came in. It's supposed to increase as the day goes on. So we'll see how it is. But it's substantially warmer than it has been. So looking forward to that. It should be around almost 20 degrees on the summit with light winds. So that'll be a nice change. No long underwear today. We're about 2.5 miles up. So a little over a mile to get to the trail junction with Kinsman Ridge. And the trees are definitely coated. I'm glad that it is cold and not windy, because I would prefer not to have this all come off on me. Sure is pretty. And as you can see down low, all the roots and rocks are still sticking out down here. So definitely not enough cover for snowshoes yet. And we are, as I said, 2.5 miles up. We're past the split for Bald Peak. And it is lightly snowing. Very, very lightly. We're up on the viewpoint on North Kinsman. This is looking towards South Kinsman. It's a little bit clearing that way. And then this would be out towards Lonesome Lake and Kinsman Ridge. Nothing. And there you have it. And this right here is the pathway that goes out to the secondary view, which is right out here. There's a nice view down to Kinsman Pond, but I'm not going out there today. All right, we're heading over South Kinsman. Maybe there'll be a little bit of clearing by the time we get there. I'm not counting on it though. We are up on South Kinsman now, and there's a little bit of clearing looking towards Franconia Ridge and Lincoln. A little bit. And then we are at the southern of the two little bumps on here. So up near John is where the throne is. It's like a cairn that you can sit on. And then from there we have a view looking back to North Kinsman. So let's see. That's the throne. And then let me zoom in. There's North Kinsman. And then this little bump right here has a little place where you can walk off, like a little spur. And a lot of people think it's the summit, but I think that officially the south bump where we are is the summit. Oh, and now it got blown in again. This way, if you go down just a little bit, there's like nice places to stop and you get views of Moose Lock, but not today. All right, we are heading back that way. Saw one other hiker, he came up fishing Jimmy and said it was decent. There was one area of ice, which I'm surprised there's not more, but trail conditions were excellent. We wore spikes the whole time. You absolutely did not need snowshoes today. You could wear them on the ridge, but you really couldn't wear them below that. Like Mount Kinsman Trail was too bony until the very final push. There is a little bit of snow coming tonight, so take that for what it is. But right now, there's no drifting happening. It's not windy, and the snow is extremely light. All right, we're gonna head back. Okay, so there's a little side trail that goes down to the Kinsman Flume, and we've done it in the summer, and it's really difficult to see anything. But because it's so icy, I thought it might actually look better. I'm kind of at the end of the line, and from here you can look down into the flume. But you can't really see. Let me zoom in a little. Right up there in the center is like the ice coming down into it. So we're gonna walk up a little bit. I mean, this is the end of the line here. There is an actual trail. So
often they have a sign that says end of.
well, yeah, that's true. Like I think up here, I might be able to pop out a little bit. I'll lose my poles. Oops. Okay. This tree is healthy and happy. And there you have it. It looks way better now. There it is. Kinsman Flume. See, I'm not leaning out. If I lean, I get it. All right. Definitely better in the winter. Back at the trailhead. And what can I say about the parking? What was the road like on the way in? Had some
clear.
No, it had some big bumps, right?
Oh, yeah. The road, okay. There's the parking lot road is
Yes.
over. There's one big rut.
There's a big rut, so just pay attention as you're coming into park. And there's parking on both sides, although it looks like there hasn't been so many people, so everybody's been parking on this side. Space for, I don't know, 7 or 8 cars maybe on that side. And then we've got this whole lot over here where you can overflow park. All right, I got a little over 9.7 miles, including going out to see the Kinsman Flume. And it's slightly snowing. It was nice. Lots of snow up high on the trees, but the trail was really well packed and not tons of snow. So we used spikes all day long. You could have used snowshoes up on the ridge, but you could not have used them below 3,000 feet. It was just so bony. So there's a little bit of snow coming tonight, not tons. So if you're planning to hike tomorrow or the next day, I don't know, use your best judgment. But I would say there's no drifting, there's no wind. It was beautiful.